Hello and welcome to another episode of the Backyard Watch podcast. I'm your host, Eric Wall, and I wasn't here last week. I had to do a thing with my family. It was called a vacation. And, yeah, and I'm joined here with my co-host, Jeff, except I'm not. I'm actually joined with my good friend, Edwin.
Are you sure you shared it with me? Did you share it?
I'm positive that I shared.
Did you share it as I'm pretty sure you shared it as Edwin sucks. Cause it's not here. What did you share it on?
It says Eddie Potate. It says, oh, Sir Potato Bun's the third.
Wait, no. What did you share it on?
I shared it on the wrong one. We're having some technical
Eddie
difficulties.
Potato. Okay, I got it. I got it now. I think. Yeah. BYW7.
What?
BYW7.
I don't know what that means.
Backyard Watch 7.
Oh. I hate you.
Got it.
So me and Edwin are really good friends. I think sometimes we're more than just friends. We're acquaintances.
Game meme.
Game meme?
Game meme.
Edwin's a meme person, so am I. Yeah. Do you want to talk about what you do for a living, Edwin?
I am a student. I am 7. I like to play video games.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be mean to my friends, and so long.
Farewell.
And make a Kermit wait for some so long. Okay, yeah, I sing Kermit.
I'm texting my friend Jeff, who usually co-hosts with me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna delay for like a couple more minutes because I'm texting him.
Backyard Watch, first episode, number 7. It's your lucky day, guys.
Yeah. Edwin's really funny. Edwin, tell a joke. Don't make it be racist.
Okay. Damn it. Why do girls like Jesus?
Why?
Because he's hung.
I hate you. Because he's hung. I really hate you.
You know, it's funny, I was thinking about that joke all day.
Were you actually?
Yes, I got into the shower. That's the first thing that popped up in my mind. In my cranium.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Shower thoughts.
Ah, yay. And, okay. Yeah, wait, hold up. Let me add Jeff real quick.
Let me meme on you real quick. Hey,
oh, and by the way, Zach, we're just pre-recording because or rather, I have something to do later on.
I'm not important.
Zach's the one person in chat right now.
He's in chat?
And is Jeff coming?
Wait, chat?
Chat.
What chat?
The chat on Mixler.
Oh yeah, you did that thing once.
Yeah, the thing.
That was the Star Wars, though.
That was the Star Wars. There we go. Okay, now I'm joined with my co-host, Jeff White.
Hey! Happy Monday, everybody! Wow. So, I've had an interesting day today. I got 5 hours of sleep this morning. Somehow. You know, I did alright. Woke up at 6:30, got ready to go to class. I had my summer class this morning, the first session of the summer. It was pretty jolly. It's just boring class policy syllabus stuff. Yay! So I had fun doing that. I met a new friend, and then I got like a video game gift card. Got some video game stuff. Here I am playing in Rock Band 4. I was playing just a few minutes ago. a couple songs by Bruno Mars that my college marching band is going to play in its show this fall. And then I just got done playing a song, and all of a sudden I see this notification: Backyard Watch Podcast is online. Like, whoa! So,
yeah,
wow.
I'm sorry. I have a party later on, and I didn't realize it until, like, yesterday.
Ooh, talk about last-minute notice. Yep. But yeah, I mean, I did say I was on the Channel 1138 Late Night Cantina on Thursday night.
Oh, nice.
It's a new. It's like the old Backyard Watch. It's like a relaxing time. Chris is basically just talking about whatever, and I announced on there I wouldn't be on here today, and I guess I lied. Sorry.
Yep.
That I technically I am not available for the normal time, which is in 3 hours from now. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad to be on here. I'm not very knowledgeable about the topic that the podcast is about today, but I am very happy to discuss the latest geeky news, especially as I discussed on last week's Backyard Watch. A new movie came out. Go ahead, Eric.
Let me pretend.
Sorry, my voice is a little croaky today.
You sound tired.
Yeah. I'm relying on soda and an adrenaline rush. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. All right, now we're fine. We're fine.
Hello to you, Eric's friend.
That's Edwin.
Hello.
Hello, Edwin.
Yes.
Hello, Jeff.
We are okay. You want to get right into the news?
I mean, if you want. I mean, unless Edwin has anything else to say, or you.
Edwin likes to draw.
I like to draw.
Yep. All right.
I admire him.
A lot of noise. All right. You want to talk about the news now? All right. So Josh Gad decided to drop
Sorry, Eric. I apologize for interrupting. But before we start the news, I wanted to note that starting today on Channel 1138, this is the station that we're broadcasting live from right now. There's a news show that will be on every Monday night, Wednesday night, and Friday night. So if you thought our show or IPC was the only show that ever aired news, you're wrong. I think it's just called Channel 1138 News. I don't think that's the official name, but it is tonight. It is on at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be talking about all the latest news. So if you like the news segment that we have for you today, listen in to Channel 1138 News tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, live on Channel 1138. I apologize for interrupting, Eric. Go ahead. What's the news?
It's fine. Josh Gad decided to drop a Penguin teaser. Like, people have been campaigning for him to play the Penguin for like a while now. And is
this like a? Or, go ahead.
What? No, it's more that it was on Twitter, and he's just holding a Penguin, Batman comic.
Oh, Penguin.
Yep.
This is sort of like a rumor, because that would be cool if Josh Gad was playing the Penguin. At the very least, he's giving fan service to the people who want him to play Penguin. Yeah. He's like, ooh, look at this, I like Penguin. It's getting people pretty hyped for it. And yeah, I'm curious. It's obviously a vague tease. It doesn't really mean much. We don't know. Is it a Penguin movie? Is it a new Penguin on Gotham, or on a new TV show? I don't know what it is. It could be an animated film. So So Eric, could you give me some context? Who is Josh Gad?
Josh Gad is an actor. He's played such people as Olaf, that one. Thank you, Evan. And who did he play in the Beauty and the Beast movie? The little sidekick for Gaston. He played him, and then he also played the guy from The Wedding Ringer. Josh Gad. He's good though. Edwin, what do you think of Josh Gad?
I searched him up because I don't know who that is, and I expected a short man, and I think that's what I got.
How tall is he?
I don't know. I saw that he played as he's voiced Olaf or whatever. So I guess that concludes that he is going to be the Penguin.
He is 5'6". He's perfect height for the Penguin.
He's 2 inches smaller than me.
He's 2 inches smaller than Edwin.
Dang, Edwin, you could be Penguin, man.
I could be Penguin. I think I'm too tan to be Penguin.
Do you have the voice for it, I'm wondering?
No, I think I have the nose for it.
He's also going to be on the Murder on the Orient Express that also stars Daisy Ridley. Or not stars, but she's in it. That's for sure.
Yeah, she's been she was promoting like some other movie that she was in, like that's releasing before The Last Jedi. It was very interesting. You know, you'd think Daisy Ridley would focus all her marketing energies on The Last Jedi, but I'm glad she's doing other works that other directors, you know, like what she did in Force Awakens.
Yeah, and
I like the connection with Josh Gad. It's awesome.
So, yeah, I guess yeah, that's fine, I guess. He seems like a really good like Penguin, and he's funny, so there's a plus right there. And
you got to have a funny Penguin, you know.
Yeah.
Penguin isn't always about killing good guys or wanting to take down Batman. You know?
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm a little monotone, because me and Edwin just finished school
Yikes.
for the day, and I was like, "Hey, Edwin, I got a party later on, so we're gonna have to record this early," and I wasn't expecting you to be here, so.
It's
fine.
You know, I got home from my class a couple hours ago. Just been hanging out. I'm leaving the house in 3 hours.
Okay.
For the marching band thing. So hyped.
Yeah, I want you to get rested up, so we're gonna try to blow through this. All right.
Blow through this.
Yep. And all right, so our next bit of news is this one's for Edwin, really. The Super Smash Bros. Leak for the Switch was false, apparently.
Yeah, anyone can make a leak.
Yep. And yeah, what do you think of Super Smash Bros, Edwin?
I hate it.
You hate?
It's a stupid game. If
right,
anyone plays
Jeff,
it,
what do
you're
you
stupid.
Nintendo needs more first-party games for the Nintendo Switch. I mean, there are a couple series that people really want, like Metroid, or I don't know, like another Luigi game. That would be hype. But I think it's too early for Super Smash Brothers for Switch, because I believe it was like 3 years ago we had Smash Brothers for 3DS and Wii U. Wasn't it like 3 years ago? That's pretty recent.
Edwin.
So it's kind of, you know, on the back of our minds, but like I think it's too early to have a Switch Smash Brothers, and I hope that I mean, I'd be pretty hyped if it was confirmed. You know, if I had a Switch, I would pick it up. Very popular party game. I love it. But so did you say it was false? Did they confirm it was false or something?
Yeah, it was false.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna make it though, knowing Nintendo.
I mean, E3's coming up, man. Get hyped. The first conference is in 5 days from now. Man, I'm so hyped for E3. What kind of video games are gonna announce, man? We get a Battlefront 2 demo. Holy, well, it's like you get to watch the demo. I don't think we get to play it unless you're there in LA. But I'm very hyped. You know, either way, just E3. So much goodness going on. Woohoo!
Yeah. All right. Another bit of actually, both of these are also video game news. So Take-Two, the people that have made such games as L.A. Noire, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, they said that they're going to continue using microtransactions in the future, which kind of gets me a little like about their games, especially because with Grand Theft Auto 5, you could just buy a bunch of money through microtransactions. I don't know about the other games or anything, but I just want to know your opinion on it, both of you.
I like money.
Yeah.
Is that all, Edwin? Did you want to elaborate more?
I mean, I don't play either of the games, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a business administration minor in college, so I understand like some actions that corporations and publishers that they make, a lot of the public is like, oh, you're being greedy, and when you look at it from a consumer standpoint, it does look like it's being greedy. But the way but I understand it from a business standpoint, because I kind of have an unpopular opinion with this, but it makes sense business-wise. The costs of developing video games. Now, this is dependent on the studio, their budget, and the quality of game that's released, but the costs have risen so much over the past 10 years, while the market is fixed. And what I mean by that is that the price of a video game has stayed the same, $60 in the US. So while it costs more and more over time to make video games due to increasing quality, increasing ambition by the developer, or because of general inflation, the costs of development are rising, but yet if you keep selling the product for $60, you will not, your margin of profit will steadily decrease. You will not be making any money off of your product. So microtransactions is one of the many things that many gamers dislike. Like stuff like downloadable content that costs more money, or I guess games that are incomplete at launch. That's way more controversial. But and also stuff like microtransactions and loot boxes and whatnot. And the reason why developers do these kind of things, like the season passes, like for example, Injustice 2 came out a month ago. You have 3 different versions. You have I think it's like a deluxe edition. It's either $70 or $80, and you have like an ultimate edition that has everything, and that's $100. While the original version is $60. And when you look at that and you're like, oh, that is really greedy. They're just taking money out of our wallets. All it really is that they need to make back the money and the resources that they're spending on these games. Thanks to because of inflation and whatnot, rising costs, your profit is decreasing. So I completely understand why Take-Two is continuing to use microtransactions. Like, it's pretty common now that the majority of at least multiplayer games, there are lots of games that utilize this system, and it's you got to make your money somewhere. I mean, it kind of sucks for the gamer who doesn't want to spend extra money. They spend $60. They think they got a full product, but and what I do admit that microtransactions sometimes can be better used. Like, you can unlock it in game, but I understand from a business standpoint why they did that. Do you have a reaction, Eric? I'm sorry, I kind of rambled on a lot. Eric Wall, are you there?
Oh, he died.
Dang it, man, Eric, he really got bored by my rambling. Edwin, I don't know if you have any experience with this kind of thing. Like, I'm sure there are certain stuff that you like to buy, like, things that interest you and whatnot. What do you think of that? Do you have an opinion about it?
I mean, it's like, I actually don't have that much of a problem with it. I don't buy anything. I play games that have DLC in them, and I just buy the DLC because, I mean, it'll benefit me. I don't know. Just like, I want the whole game. I have the money for the whole game. I might as well just do it. I'm not gonna fight them.
Yeah, and a lot of it is that, I understand it from a certain point of view, that some people actually cannot afford it. Like, they are making minimum wage. Like, they can barely pay their bills and taxes, much less find like a video game to get. And to be fair, like, a lot of it is very expensive and inconvenient for the consumers to buy. But oh god, I just had a blank for a moment. But I understand like a lot of video games, like the quality of video games today in high definition and pristine quality with amazing storylines, gameplay. Like it's a complex system. There are many games now that have multiple developers. For example, Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm sure Eric would love this, coming out this fall. It is using like 3 or 4 different developers for it. So you have EA Dice working on the multiplayer for Battlefront 2. You have see if I remember. You have Criterion Games working on the vehicular gameplay, the speeder bikes and whatnot, and flying ships and whatnot. And then you have Motive Studio making. I believe it's the single player campaign. Sorry, my brain's kind of going nuts right now. But like you have, and I think BioWare Montreal, like they recently went to a support status with EA, so they would just like do like maintenance within Battlefront 2. I don't know if that's confirmed. It was like a vague statement from someone at EA who said that. In addition to all that, worrying about release dates and retailers and selling it on various different consoles and various different methods. So as you can imagine, the cost would just go up. You know, the more resources that you use. And it is so I understand like why companies continue to use microtransactions as a way to make money. I believe it is confirmed that Battlefront 2 does have microtransactions through what it's called an epic ability. Now, I have no idea what that is.
It's speculation.
Do you know what that is, Eric?
It's most likely going to be something like your...
I think it's a microtransaction.
Yeah, most likely it's a microtransaction, but also it's probably more like along the lines of what Halo 5's multiplayer does, that you get them out of packs or something, and you can use like certain weapons or something like that. And it's also what a lot of games such as Overwatch have been doing, and microtransactions have been a whole lot better than DLC itself. But then you get into like games like, again, Grand Theft Auto that use microtransactions. However, people have been like spending a lot of money on the in-game money, and then it just screws up everyone's time.
Microtransactions are good to a certain point, like unless like it would be unfair if someone were to pay money for a high-ranked weapon, like, you know, something that lots of people want. What I like about Injustice 2 and their microtransactions, they do not allow. You cannot pay with your money. You cannot pay for like the higher quality items, and that is smart. So you know you got to make sure your players don't have an advantage just because they have the money.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of a shady thing. I get why people are skeptical about microtransactions, but but I do understand it from a business standpoint of just making up the money that you spent to develop the game.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, fun. So yeah, microtransactions. Woo. Yeah. It's part of the industry now. I gotta accept it. Wasn't there some other Take-Two news? I'm sorry, Eric.
Yeah. Also, again, this is more Take-Two news. They decided to push back the release of Red Dead Redemption 2 to actually it's Red Dead 3 when you think about it, to sometime in 2018, which is a really good thing because that means it gives them more time to develop. A whole lot of games have been rushed through a lot of processes, and most Take-Two games usually take about like 8 years, and this will be 8 years after Red Dead Redemption came out. So, yeah.
I'm hyped. I'm really hyped for this game. I mean, the Red Dead Redemption, that was a masterpiece. I'm currently playing through that game. Like, I was playing it yesterday. Man, it is it's almost a work of art. Holy, the detail, man. Oh, man.
And the graphics still, like,
they hold
are pretty
up.
good, yeah.
They hold up today, yeah. And I mean, with Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar San Diego, take your time. take as much time as you need to finish this game. I don't want the game releasing and just have a million bugs. Lots of games have been doing that for the past few years, and that really sucks. For example, of another game, Mass Effect Andromeda, released with a lot of bugs. When most people think of that game, they think of the bugs, even though a lot of them have been fixed today, and it's actually a pretty solid game.
Nice.
But it just sucks. Some games can be ruined at launch if they're not in a good state.
Yeah,
because that's when reviews still are. Even with patches, it just depends on public perception.
Yeah,
that's why I hope that Red Dead Redemption 2 releases when it's ready.
Yeah,
it's ready, Eric.
Yeah, whenever a game has bugs, it usually messes with people's perception of the company, the publisher, and the overall game. And them taking their time really says something about Take-Two, that they want quality from their game. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5, holy cow.
Yeah. Edwin, how do you feel about games taking their time to be published and made and all?
I'd say don't be a tease. Because I've been waiting for Persona 5 ever since it was announced for 2014 or something, and then just because that decided to come out 2017. And
yeah, you're gonna still wait.
I mean, it already came out.
Yeah, it came out April 5th.
Yeah.
Or
didn't?
Yeah, it's been out for 2 months. Yeah, I've heard amazing things about that game. I'm just not a JRPG player.
You also can't stream it.
That's
it takes
stupid.
It takes 100 hours to finish, more than 100 hours to play that game, apparently.
So, Edwin, are you gonna... Go ahead.
I've just heard so many great things. And, Edwin, you mentioned the whole streaming thing. Yeah, that's shady. Oh, God, listen. That is a pretty shady thing for them to do. But I get it that they don't want, at least around launch, they didn't want spoilers. They didn't want journalists saying, "Hey, here's what happens close to the end. This character dies." Oh, and just freaking out the public. So I get it, but it does sound kind of like you're overreacting. So I get that, Edwin, the stream thing. I mean, you can stream portions of the game.
Yeah, I think they have a guideline of what you can and can't stream.
So you'd say that Persona 5 is something that you're very hyped about, Edwin.
Yeah, I was, and then it kind of killed it ever since it wasn't released on the days that it said it would be. But I'm still happy about it.
Maybe you should start playing your PlayStation 4 now, Edwin.
Maybe. I'll wait for it to come out on the Wii U.
Okay.
Never.
The Wii U, never. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd bet more on the Nintendo Switch. Oh, wait, nah. Persona 5 is only on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. After I didn't know that Persona 5 even came out. But to be fair, we do have some games that people wait so long for, then they come out and they're terrible.
That's why I want Red Dead Redemption 2 to be ready. Release it when you're ready, because we're waiting so long. We don't want to be extremely disappointed by bugs.
Yeah, we've had games like No Man's Sky from the past year, and that was terrible at launch. And according to some of my friends, it's okay, but it's still not what they wanted it to be.
This is why, Eric, I don't pre-order video games very much, unless it's a series that I know, like Battlefront 2. I'm gonna get it if it sucks or not, because it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I love Star Wars.
Same here.
So I pre-ordered that, but I'm not really gonna pre-order any other games. I'll get it on day one, if the public feels that it's a pretty good game, and I'll get it. But there's just so many controversies now about how a game is at launch. I'm because when these publishers are like, pre-order this game now and you get this bonus or whatever, it's just kind of shady. What if it comes out and it's not what we expect it to be? So that's why I try to wait a little bit, just to calm down my hype. I know it's pretty insane. Me saying calm down my hype, you never thought that would come from my mouth, but it did. And just calm down. Don't get too excited. People got too excited for No Man's Sky. a lot of the people who bought it was day one when the game was in bad shape. So,
Yeah.
sorry. I just hope Red Dead Redemption 2 is ready and freaking awesome. I hope it's awesome. I want to keep playing Red Dead Redemption, man. Such a 10 out of 10 game. Love it.
Yeah, nice. You want to get into the last bit of news?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
What's the news?
Okay, so Wonder Woman has been certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. It's the first DC Comics movie, or no, rather the DC Extended Universe movie that has gotten.
The Dark Knight trilogy did really well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And okay, it's currently sitting at a 93% for both critics and audiences. Yeah.
You know, I have heard so much hype about Wonder Woman in the past weekend. Man, I see people saying, "Oh, it's really good. It's a really awesome film. So great. Everyone's seen it." And it warms my heart because I wanted that to be Man of Steel and Batman v Superman because I personally love those films. And there are flaws, of course, but like I've just been so sad. I want the DC films to succeed. And it made me sad what happened with the first three of the DC Extended Universe. So with that being said, I am very happy that Wonder Woman is doing well, both in reviews and I'm presuming box office numbers. I hope the opening weekend numbers are really good. You know, because I have not seen this movie yet, so I'd rather not. I don't want to hear spoilers, but I've heard many great things about this movie. I'm excited to see it now. What do you think, Edwin?
I don't know comics that well. All I know is that Wonder Woman's a woman, and she's wonderful.
It's really good because this is the first standalone female superhero movie that actually did well.
And then the next one will be Marvel's Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I guarantee you that's going to be really good too. Yeah.
I do find it funny that Wonder Woman is out there first. About time DC is first at something.
Yeah. Oh, well, no. To be fair, there was Catwoman before. And
that movie sucked.
Yeah, but, I mean, they're the first successful one. And
they were successful. That's interesting.
Yeah. No, Catwoman wasn't. I don't know about the other ones. The Elektra movie. I don't know how that really was, but it's universally hated. Those are the only 3 female superhero movies that I can think of.
I'm hyped for SpiderMan Homecoming. Woo!
Yay!
So hype! Oh my god! I think I saw an ad during the NBA Finals last night. Yes, I do watch sports, and it was like an ad for SpiderMan Homecoming. Like somehow they had the actor who plays Spider-Man, and it even had a guest appearance from Stan Lee. I thought that he's like, he sees Spider-Man, he's like, I know that guy.
Now is that going to be in the movie or no? I didn't.
I have
watch
no
it
idea
for that reason alone. I just want to be surprised.
I hope so, but this is so.
Maybe
perfect.
He'll have 2 cameos like he did or not 2 cameos, but 2 appearances in the movie. Like he did in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Well, Edwin, you've watched like Suicide Squad, and I don't know about Batman v Superman.
No.
Yeah,
all I know is that Batman wins. Spoilers.
Oh. Basically, though.
Kinda.
They have the same mom.
It's more like let's make a League of Justice. Yeah. Justice League.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, another Marvel movie I also saw an ad for at the NBA Finals last night was Thor Ragnarok.
Wow, they're already on ads for that?
Well, it's not a new ad. It's the same trailer that they showed before.
Oh, okay.
Guardians of the
It's
Galaxy
just it's just the trailer again.
But
okay.
It's a great trailer though. Oh my, the music. Oh man. Love it.
What was I about? Oh, I heard something about SpiderMan Homecoming, which I'm not too happy about. They're changing Flash Thompson's character to a person that's smarter, or not smarter, but he's more of a smart rival to Peter Parker.
Dang.
Which I don't like, because Flash Thompson should be like an somewhat antagonist role.
So, any more news?
No, not really. The guy who played Wallace and Gromit died, which is sad. He was 93 though, so
lived a long life.
Yeah. Well, let's go into our main topic, because this is something that.
Well, Eric,
what?
It sounds like I know it's something that you and Edwin are hyped about, but I think I'm gonna take my leave for the podcast if that's okay with.
Do you wanna plug some stuff real quick, just in case I forget, and then I'll somewhat remember.
Somewhat, yeah. First thing, I will say my hype factor. The full hype factor segment will be at the end of the podcast, featuring Eric and Edwin. But since I will not be there, I will be either playing video games or taking a nap. So, so I'll say my hype factor now, and you'll get more hype from Eric and Edwin later in the podcast. But my hype factor this week is, I know I said this last week, but because last week I didn't think I'd be on today, but I'll say it again. E3, man, holy cow! I just, as I mentioned last week, E3 is a video game convention where they announce many different types of video games, and like when I'm not playing the clarinet or watching sports, I'm usually playing video games or watching someone play video games. So video games is a subject that I'm very passionate about, and it just excites me that you have 3 days of publishers announcing their new video games via conference, and then 3 more days of the convention itself, where I will pretty much see the public and video game journalists start crying for Zelda or something. They'll probably be crying because Super Mario Odyssey will be amazing. But I'm extremely hyped for E3. I'm going to be watching a video game website called Easy Allies. This isn't a plug, not yet. And I'm just excited just to watch the hype of the video game industry. So that is my E3 27 on Saturday with Electronic Arts and their press conference. They're going to have a Star Wars Battlefront 2 gameplay trailer. I hope they have more stuff. Maybe Mass Effect Andromeda DLC? I don't know. Fingers crossed. I gotta hope. Anything is possible. But yeah, that's my hype factor. I hope Eric will do the full hype intro later in the show. I believe in you, Eric. And the plug I have is Channel 1138 News. I mentioned at the beginning of the news segment. And yeah, Channel 1138 is the station that we are broadcasting live right now on. And if you listen, Eric and I, Edwin now has experience on here because he's on the Backyard Watch podcast. So that is awesome. But Eric's been a fan of other 1138 shows. I have been on other 1138 shows, and just a lot of great things happening with 1138. I think the website was recently updated. The schedule was updated. A lot of new shows and a lot of cool stuff that's on almost every day of the week. And now we have a new show that will be on Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and Friday nights. It will be a live show where a couple of Channel 1138 hosts who will be talking about the news of the day or the news of the week. And here's to hoping that Eric and I will make some guest appearances on there. Yeah. That would be pretty hype. So yeah, that's promo. Watch it tonight. The Channel 1138 News is on at 9:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. I'm right now is on other days.
Jeff,
if
you're
my
kind of
computer
lagging a
will
bit.
load, that will.
Jeff,
I know my internet's starting. But tonight, you still hear me fine right now?
Yeah.
I was loading a page and it kind of slowed down my internet. But yeah, okay. It's 9:30 p.m. Eastern, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Channel 1138 Nightly News. Eric, I hope we'll make appearances on some of these shows. That'd be awesome. So,
Perhaps we could. Perhaps we could do Wasteland sometime soon. You know?
Backyard Watch Trivia.
Yeah. I'll lose.
That would be so hype. But yeah, thank you for having me on with my really tired voice. I really appreciate it. And it was good to be a co-host for a little bit, and I'll go back to playing my marching band songs. Yeah. Have a good one, feel the hype, and enjoy the rest of the show, everybody.
Yep. Thanks, Jeff.
Ooh.
All right. So, Edward,
Hmm.
do you want to get into our main topic?
Stan Lee is making an anime.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
Boku no Hero Academia. It's actually
What?
not called that.
What is it called?
Let me find it. So I actually know what it is.
This is the main topic, by the way.
Yep. Shit, I opened up like the thing that you're not supposed to open up. That shows you like the elements
Yeah?
of a page. Okay.
I mean, if you want to open it up, you can open it up. It's fine.
Wait, where is it? I forgot who was talking about. Stan Lee. Stan Lee anime. So yeah, he's making an anime. It's called. What is it called? This? It's called Dean.
Dean?
Dean. D-E-E-N.
Yep.
Wait, no. 2 E's. No, it's called The Reflection. My bad.
What's wrong with you?
It's about superheroes.
Superheroes.
But not everyone's a super. It's about a superhero who has superpowers.
Ah, like your Iron Mans or your Captain Americas or your
Yeah, it's
Batmans.
basically Boku no Hero Academia.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Basically, some of the population gets powers, some of them don't. Some of them decide to be heroes, some of them decide to be villains, etc. Yeah,
Yay. Alright.
I'm hyped about that.
Alright, that was the show for the day. You can follow us on... No, wait.
Hermit.
So, about our main topic. Do you know what our main topic is, Edwin?
Says it on the show notes.
It says it on the show notes. It's gonna be Samurai Jack.
Whoa, back to the blast.
Samurai Jack.
Watch out.
Yeah, so, Samurai Jack ended its 5th season a couple weeks ago.
Coming back
It's probably coming back.
to the past. Samurai.
Jack. Yeah, and, I don't know. I mean, some of it was most of it was good. Agreed?
I like the part where Scaramouche said penis.
Do you wanna tell everyone what Samurai Jack Season 5 is about?
No, because I didn't watch all of it.
Oh, okay. Well then.
But it's good.
Alright, Samurai Jack Season 5 is about 50 years into the future from the last episode of Samurai Jack before the revival. Samurai Jack doesn't age anymore. And now he's just wandering the wasteland that is Earth, and he gets into some danger when the daughters of Aku come into play, and they're like, "We're gonna kill you, Samurai," and then he's like, "No," and then he kills them.
And he says, "Thought be gone," and then he kills them, and then Ashley's
Thought
so
be
funny.
gone.
Yeah.
And plot begin when one daughter of Aku decides, hey, I don't want to be as bad as you other people. Then she's like, okay.
And then
Yeah.
and then she doesn't die. And then she gets tied up, and then there's that meme of her with her butt.
Yep.
It's a good meme.
Yeah, it is a good meme. It's a thinking man's meme, kind of.
It's It's a viscous meme.
It's a viscous meme. It's a new word. So... Okay, the first episode is really good, and then it shifts progressively down.
I heard it was rushed.
It was rushed. Now, okay, so like a lot of shows like to do this. They like to cut down some seasons more than others, and that's what they did with this. And it wasn't a good move. Like they should have put about 15 episodes in all for season 5, especially because it is supposed to be the last season. Even though Genndy Tartakovsky,
yeah.
Yeah, I said it right. Okay. He said that if somebody takes it over, it's out of his hands, really.
I mean, you got a lot of stories to work with. It's like a painting.
Yeah.
It's open to interpretation.
I don't know.
Do what you want with it.
At the beginning, it kind of reminded me of Logan, where he's like the aged warrior, but not really aged because he doesn't.
He's a samurai.
Age. Yeah, but this time Logan's kind of a samurai when you think about it. He's got those claws. It's kind of a mutant samurai, you know?
Is this Ashley the little girl that he hangs out with?
What?
Is Ashley? Is it the little girl that he hangs out with?
I mean, she's not little. I mean, well, to be fair, she's way younger than him because
50 years.
50 years plus whatever. He's probably about 70, all in all.
Wait, what?
He's probably about in his mid-20s.
He is Samurai Jack.
Yeah, watcha. Gotta get back. Back to the past. Samurai Jack. Yeah, and
Disney's new lineup.
Yeah, so I've talked to you about the reason why I don't really like the ending.
It's not a good reason.
Okay. No, it is a good reason.
No.
No, why not? Because it creates a paradox, Edwin. It creates a paradox.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
No, it ended perfectly.
No, it didn't. You didn't even watch it.
I did.
I hate you.
I made it.
Are you Genndy
Genndy.
Are you Genndy Tartakovsky?
Yep. In the flesh.
Oh no. He's gonna come get me. No, but it creates a paradox because...
What's the paradox?
Okay, so I'm just gonna spoil the ending.
Jack dies.
Yeah, no, at the end, Jack gets to the past because Ashi, Aku's daughter, who was like, I'm good now, decides, hey, rather, the plot decides, hey, Ashi now has these powers that we didn't know about, really, until maybe, last episode. And then she's like, hey, wait a minute, I can make a time portal. And then makes a time portal, and then decides, hey, Jack, let's go to the past to kill my father. And then he kills Aku, and then, it's, probably, I don't know, a month later. And then they get married. And then during the wedding, she dies. Or disappears, rather. It's more like, oh, okay, why didn't she disappear when Aku was killed? Because nothing happened after that point. But the paradox...
Time was fixing itself. That's why.
But no, listen to me. Here goes where the paradox starts. If Jack kills Aku, then there's got to be a Jack in the future that's just, roaming around the future now. The one that... Oh, wait, hold up. I didn't really explain it all that well.
There was a Jack that was set in the future.
Yeah, but there was still... Okay, wait. But there was still a Jack that was brought to the future, but he didn't have to kill Aku or anything. And how the hell did he get back? Wait a minute. I just realized something.
Who didn't have to kill Aku?
Wait a minute. I just realized something. You remember the time portal from... that the Guardian was protecting?
The blue one?
Yeah. So, in the future that doesn't have Aku doesn't kill the Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that Jack would technically come back to the past too and eventually kill Aku. Wait a minute.
Oh.
This still doesn't make sense.
It doesn't
Okay, let's look at it this way. Okay, that's Jack number 2. Okay.
Okay, wait. Jack number 2 is the one that got sent into the future again.
Yeah, that's the one that we haven't been following the entire time. That's Fake-O Jack.
So okay, Jack number 2 and Jack number 1 is the one that
we've been following since the beginning. Okay.
Yes.
He should also fade away. I just want to point that out.
Why?
Because he killed a coup, therefore his timeline never exists. No, most of his timeline never existed.
But you can't have 2 Jacks in the same time.
No, you can't.
Or rather, no, you can't. Because then that explodes. You have 1 Jack in the past and 1 Jack in the future.
This still doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does, because they take each other's place.
Yeah, that still doesn't make sense.
It does.
No.
It's like he's back now. Back to the past, Samurai Jack.
Yeah, watch out.
Why would he disappear?
Why would he disappear? Because if you go into the future and then kill... It's like... You ever hear, like, one of the paradoxes that if you go back in time to kill, like... Let's say... Hitler, yeah. I wasn't going to say Hitler because... Yeah, Hitler. And you go kill Hitler, okay? Then you go back to the future, and it's more like, hey, wait a minute, I never had to go back to kill Hitler because Hitler was already dead by me. I forget what type of paradox this is, but it's a paradox nonetheless.
No, you'd still be there.
I think it's the...
Because who would have killed Hitler? Because who would have hit Hitler? Who would have killed him?
Okay, but if you kill Hitler, then there would be no reason for you to go into the past to kill Hitler.
I mean, then who would kill Hitler?
Nobody, because you didn't actually go into the past.
But Hitler was killed.
This is why I hate time travel. This is why shows like Rick and Morty never do time travel.
So I was right.
Yep. No, you weren't right, but okay, Edwin.
It was.
Close enough.
I
5 out of 10.
I mean, if Jack killed Aku when he did, he'd still be alive.
Oh, yeah. And on top of that, Jack's a complete idiot, which I've realized throughout the entire final season.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, he's an idiot, but that's what makes him cool.
Like, I never realized it as a kid, like watching the show. Like, hey, Jack's an idiot. Like, an actual idiot. But then you start realizing, hey, Jack, yeah, you shouldn't be alive right now. You should be dead already. And, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? The fact that he killed a coup while Ashi was still, like, right next to him.
I don't see.
You don't see?
I don't see. When did he kill Aku?
Why did he kill Aku? So he could be into the past and be with his family or whatever. I don't know. I don't understand why he didn't just kill Aku in the future, then just like stay there with Ashi, which is what everyone kind of
if he
wanted.
killed Aku in the future, then his family would still be enslaved and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's more that I don't know.
That's terrible.
I know it is terrible, but
They're
still
dead.
They're dead. They were already dead. They're family of Jack, so they're already dead on arrival.
Yeah.
Yep. Final thoughts? Or not even final thoughts. I kind of want to still talk about this. The fact that, like, they decided to make a relationship with Jack and Ashi was kind of like, yeah, okay, this isn't going to, like, work out well in the end.
I liked it.
I liked it too. It's more that you kind of know what's going to happen though after that.
I mean, they're both virgins. They want to do it.
Wow.
It's true. Jack spent 50 years with nothing.
Actually, more than 50 years because he's like what? 70?
Well, yeah,
He's
exactly.
about 70?
Exactly. He's had no game this entire life. Now he's got some. He's gonna take it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. See,
I don't
guys?
know. You know what I did like, though? And some people didn't like this. The fact that at the end they bring back a lot of the people that Jack has, like, brought together over the years. Yeah. And at the beginning of the final episode, they play the original Samurai Jack intro, which is Aku speaking about how he sent Samurai Jack into the future, and now he's trying to undo the evil that is Aku, and then Aku pops up and he's like, "Not!" And then like he's like, "Hey, I won. Fear me." And then they all come to rescue Jack. I don't know. First episode's the greatest one out of the revival season.
Scaramouche died.
Scaramouche died later, though.
I don't know how I feel about Scaramouche. I like him, but he just didn't seem like he fit. It was very odd.
Played by Tom Kenny, Scaramouche, the greatest character of all time.
Undoubtedly. No, wait, no.
Undoubtedly.
I like the samurai. The samurai. That's my favorite character.
And also,
Donald Glover. Donald Glover was a good Samurai Jack character. Not without a doubt.
I don't remember his name, but the guy.
The Scotsman.
No, the guy with the flamey head.
Oh, that's I know what you're talking. The blue guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
And he's like, you know.
He also appeared.
Let me see.
Okay, what they should have did with that is like even bring the villains that Samurai Jack has defeated, and
but they're dead.
What do you mean?
They're dead.
No, the samurai is still alive and all.
Well, he wasn't a villain.
Sure.
Oh, Demongo.
Oh, is that his name? Okay, but either way, he had an appearance in the show, or not show, in this season, and he should have came back at the end, and so should have everyone else. Like, that was more of a like thorn in Jack's side at some point or another.
But wouldn't they have died?
Oh yeah, I mean they're dead anyway. They never really existed because Aku is dead. Therefore, that future is gone. And don't say that's not how time travel works, because that's how time travel works.
Not how time travel works. Wait, wouldn't Jack just kill them again?
I don't know.
What's the point of bringing them back? You're gonna die.
I don't know.
You're gonna die. Plus, I bet they did come back, like during the 50 years, and Samurai Jack just killed them all in cold blood.
What if out of all that he still doesn't age?
I mean that's not bad.
I mean that's not a bad thing.
He can live long enough to see his friends, I guess, if they're still there.
Yeah, like swag and fidget spinners.
Yeah.
Things like that, unfortunately.
And that thing.
What thing?
The Scottish man.
Oh, the Scotman.
Yeah.
The Scotland.
You can see Scotland.
Alright, how much of the series have you watched?
I've watched season 1, 2, and then some of 5.
Okay, how much of 5, though?
Like the first...
Or rather, yeah, okay, we've both watched it plenty of times. It's more that you decided to rewatch it. The first 2 episodes? Okay, first 2 episodes are really good. Actually, I'd go with the first 3 episodes are really good. And then it gets worse.
Oh, my favorite part is when Ashley looks at Jack's blood.
Mm.
That's my favorite part.
Yep. My favorite part is when he's fighting Scaramouche. And
Episode
everything...
1?
Yeah. What else did I like? Probably when, oh wait. Yeah, either way. You heard about that he almost killed himself, right?
When was it?
He almost killed himself.
When was this? I don't know.
When was it? It was, I think, like episode 6, maybe.
No.
Okay. Either way. He tried to kill himself at one point.
How?
And,
How isn't he dead?
How isn't he?
Yeah.
Ashi decided, hey, it was the ghost figure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she was like, Jack, you can't kill yourself. Think of all the people that you've helped. And then he's like, wait a minute. No, I shouldn't kill myself. And then he's like, I have to get my sword.
And then he got a sword.
And then he got his sword, which was
How'd he
also
get a
one
sword?
of my... he, like, drank tea. And then he, like, yelled at himself. The one that was like, hey, you should... Yeah, the blue one. And then he got his sword back.
What? That's not fair.
No, that's exactly how it happens, basically.
Okay, wait. I have more questions.
Okay.
Besides the sword, what was it talking about? What was it thinking? Who's the green samurai?
Oh, that's basically death.
That's death?
Yeah.
Then wait, why? What was he the part of? Because like that was like a scary thing at some point.
It's just death. It's basically it's an aberration.
It was Demongo.
The what? No,
It
it's
was
not.
Demongo.
No, but he appears on the episode that.
The samurai.
Yeah, that too. He appears when. What's it? When. I don't know. He appears when Jack is about to kill himself, though. The same episode.
What does Demongo do?
I don't know. He was a bad guy, wasn't he?
He had that voice that was like, I'm not a bad guy, I'm just your friend. Also, who's that person that helped Ashi find Jack?
Which one?
The little person. Like as soon as she came out the bar where the samurai was at. And then she's like, are you Jack's friend? And then Ashi's like, sure. And then the little guy's like, Jack is here. Go get him.
I don't know.
I think it was Scaramouche.
Who killed Scaramouche? Is that what you said?
No, I think it was Scaramouche.
I don't think it was.
Probably right. Because it wasn't...
You got any more questions?
You know that one episode of Jared said to Jared Jack where he was like, which way does the thing take me? And then the person was like, the left one. And then he was like, thank you. And then he was also like, hey, but where does this one go? And then the dude was like, Space Ace. I don't know, Space Coast. Wait, was it? No, Space Ace. It's that one.
No, Space Ghost.
Space Ghost. No, was it Space Ghost?
I don't know. Coast to Coast?
I think it was Space Ace.
Probably Space Ace.
Space
Isn't that a game?
I don't know. Is it? Space Ghost.
This is really quality podcasting.
We're prepared.
Yeah, we're prepared. Space Ace. Yes, it is a game. You remember Dragon's Lair?
No. I don't know what that is.
That's the, like, really, like, cinematic arcade game.
Street Fighter.
No.
The movie, the game.
No.
Then yes, I remember.
Anything else? Anything else?
Donald Glover had an interview with Childish Gambino.
Thank you, Edwin. We done?
We're done.
Okay. Okay. So, me and Jeff have this segment of the show that's called Hype Factor, and it's just something that that we like to talk about. Anything that we get like hype about, and that includes like video games, TV shows, books, movies, maybe like events or something. So, what are you hype about, Edwin?
The Stanley anime.
Alright.
I'm not even lying. I actually might like it better than Boku no Hero. I like Boku no Hero as a manga, and the anime is alright, but I also want to see what Stanley has to do with anime, because I don't know if this is his first. Probably his first, but I want to see what it's like.
Nah, he made Big Hero 6, didn't he?
Oh yeah, that's an anime. Did he really?
Nah, I don't know, actually. He was in Big Hero 6.
Was he? Did he cameo in Big Hero 6?
Yeah, he did. Did
Was
you
he
not
the brother
Big
that
Hero
died?
6?
I watched
No.
Big Hero 6.
No, he's all the way at the end. He's the guy who T.J. Miller plays. The one that like really wants to be like a monster guy.
Oh wait, I think I might know. Wait, I'm searching this up. You remember Samurai Jack when they had the dogs? That was my favorite.
Yeah, with Scaramouche as the dog.
No, but yes.
Did
Big
he
Hero
kill that
5.
dog is what I want to know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he was that dog. Big Hero 6 Stanley. Stanless. Okay, let's look at his cameo.
Did you know that they're making a Big Hero 6 TV show?
Are they? Oh, I found it! Oh yeah, he was the mansion dude. I remember now.
Yep.
Wait, was that his dad?
Yeah.
Stanley is his dad?
Yeah.
Is this canon?
Yeah.
Stanley is his son?
Oh wait, hold up. Stan Lee's also going to be in the Big Hero 6 TV show.
Like, is he gonna cameo in every episode?
I don't know. Either way, he's going to be his dad.
Oh.
Again.
One of these
Is this
days.
even out yet? It's already been... Well, okay. It was already renewed for a second season, and it's not even out yet.
That's nice.
What? What I'm hype about is I don't know.
Donald Glover's interview.
No, what?
Donald Glover's interview with
Yeah,
Donald.
Yeah, that one. No, they're releasing gameplay for Battlefront 2 over the weekend. That's pretty hype.
There's that one game.
What game?
Super Smash Brothers for Nintendo Switch.
Nope.
I hope, but I hope not to.
Sweet. That it?
That it.
Okay. Edwin, where can we find you on like the interwebs?
You can find me at twitter.com/ScootyYourBooty. Spelled C. That's wrong already. That's SCOOTYURBOOTY. .gov.
.gov. Yep.
Don't put .gov.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I don't have. What else can you guys follow me on? I don't have anything else. I don't know people. You can add my
Twitch.
Nintendo ID. Oh yeah, Twitch. That's the same thing. You can add me on my NNID if you want to fight me on some Smash Brothers. Again, Scooty your booty. If you want to find me on Discord, too bad. That's it.
Okay. So for the backyard what? Oh wait, no. Hold up. No, we usually. No wait. I'll wait. Okay, so this is Monday on channel 1138. Tonight we have of course this. We have channel 1138 nightly news, which will premiere around 9:30 tonight. So that's Eastern Standard Time. We have Hyperspace Entertainment, which is run by the same people that do Star Wars Wastelands. That also premieres at 9:30 on Tuesday night. We have another Channel 1138 Nightly News, which, again, is 9:30 Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. Also on Wednesday is the Star Wars Wasteland podcast, which is at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday, we have the Wayward Roadhouse podcast on 8 p.m. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Followed by the Star Wars Underworld podcast. They're really great. I'm not showing favoritism at all. That is at... Yep, Neo... that's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then at around 11:59, which is like 12, which is the 11:38 Late Night Cantina, kind of like what Backyard Watch used to be. Edwin, you've been on Backyard Watch at least once when it was just like a gathering, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have, again, on 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Channel 1138 Nightly News. This is on Friday. I'm out of breath. I love it when Jeff does this. At 10 p.m. also on Friday is the IPC podcast. And finally on Saturday is the Everything Geek podcast at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're on YouTube, go onto mixler.com/channel1138. You can find every single one of these shows there at their respective times. And you could also check out the show archive, which gives you access to not all the shows, such as the Late Night Cantina, which I don't think will go onto the archive, correct? Maybe? And we also have, we also have a Twitter for Channel 1138. We have a Facebook for Channel 1138. I think we're making an Instagram soon. We have YouTube, Channel 1138. But, of course, the podcast that you're listening to right now, you can find us. I don't have the show notes up, which has everything on there. You can find us on Facebook, the Backyard Watch. You can find us on Instagram, BYW Pod. On Twitter, also BYW Pod. And YouTube, the Backyard Watch Podcast. YouTube, I usually upload on Thursdays. And then, of course, this on Mondays. I don't like talking for that much. Okay. That's it. This is Eric. That's Edwin.
This is Childish Gambino and Kermit.
Jeff joined us earlier. He's not here now. But if he were here, he would say he loves you all. Every single one of you individually. But you most of all. I don't know if Jeff will be back next week. But either way, if he's not, then perhaps Edwin will join me again. Right, Edwin?
I hate this.
I know.
Sure.
Do it. Sure. Thanks, Edwin. Okay. Edwin, play us a thing.
A shanty.
I
can't.
Okay. Well, then I'll just play the Samurai Jack theme song. This is quality podcasting.
I got this.
Do you? Do you want to play it? No, wait, never mind. Okay, we're done. We're done. We had a good time, right, Edwin?
We had a good time.
Yep. All right. Love you guys. Goodbye.
Watch Childish Gambino.